Hello folks, welcome to another episode. In today's video we're going to be doing an update by request of Brandon Lubier. So Lubier, if you're actually looking at this video, here it is. He requested an update of the bonsai apple trees that we started not too long ago. Like I mentioned on the previous video, these trees right here are actually seedlings, and they have been putting quite so much growth. And as you will recall, I also had some other little one next to it, and I decided to just make it into little shohin bonsai. On this one I decided to just do something more gnarly, so I added a bunch of curbs, and I'm planning on just keeping it in a small pot for now. However, we also had two other ones, and I did this off camera, but I also made some major pruning, but this is pretty much what I have right now. So as you can tell, I'm trying to just do a taper cutting method on this little particular one. So this right here, I'm just letting it grow. It's going to be a sacrificial branch, and as soon as I see more branches springing from the sides, then I'm definitely going to go ahead and just cut it back. This side. This is another tree right here too. This is the fourth one that I worked on. Same thing, I did a little bit of trimming outside of the camera, but as you can tell, that's where the major cut was made. Let's see if I can focus it on right there. I didn't add any wooden paste to it because it was, it's been scarring pretty well, but we had a little bit of rotting somewhere right here. So the whole trunk right now is actually scarring, but I like the way that it's actually scarring itself. We have a dead wood over here, but we have a nice live vein that is going up in this direction, maintaining most of the tree alive right there. But for today's video, I also wanted to show you folks something that I obtained by one of my buddies from the bonsai group on Facebook. His name is Bruno, and I bought this off of Bruno, and I think that it's actually a really good pot because it has the similar size as the one that it's over here. The weight on it, it's actually really good. The design is pretty neat, and he has more pots that are available for sale. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you a short clip of the pots that he has available for sale, as well as some clips of his garden. So let's get to that clip before we begin the repotting of this little apple tree. Here we go. So yeah, these are the pots that he has available for sale. However, he also has some other trees that he's been working on for the past few years now, I believe. But yeah, this is his garden. Alright, and going back to it, this pot was actually shipped really well. It had a bunch of bubble wrap in it, and it made it home safe. I live about 6 hours away from him, so the fact that it was shipped promptly and in a safely manner, I really appreciate that. Bruno, this is an amazing pot. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to slip pot this tree right here. As you can tell, like I said, it has put quite a lot of growth. I'm not worried much about the tree having a lot of soil for it to increase the growth, because these trees actually grow quite a lot, and I want to be able to control the growth a lot more. as you can tell, I have some chicken wire in here, and that is because I had a squirrel infestation. They continue to actually just like dig out the roots and to hide a bunch of stuff in there for the winter. So this chicken wire was actually purchased, I believe, on Lowe's, and it was only about $12. So it comes with a big roll, and all you have to do is cut it to the size, put a little hole, and then like you know, like a nice cut right there, and you can put it on top of your trees. It's a good way to maintain those squirrels away from scratching at the roots. So yeah, the tree itself was actually really shallow on the soil, and I added just more soil to elevate the tree, as you might recall. So right now I'm just going to separate the tree from the pot. This is the first time I ever repot this specific tree, unlike the other ones. The other ones were actually repotted, but hopefully it comes right off. I'm pretty sure that by now all the oh wow. Alright, so let me lift these down real quick. You might be able to see the difference in soil. So the roots were actually compact in about this much soil. So what I did was I added just a little bit more right here with a mixture of akadama and pumice as well as lava rock for better drainage. But the roots have actually been able to establish all the way through, as you can tell. And right now, like I said, I'm just going to slip this right here, and it should fit right in according to the measurements. Huh. Okay. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this right here is actually a really heavy pot itself, so I'm not worried about wiring it together because, you know, I don't think the wind is actually going to be able to knock it down, specifically because most of the weight's also dangling down here. But let's look at this. Alright. Quite an amazing tree. I'm actually really comfortable with the way that it's growing. And so I noticed something about apple trees. Unlike Japanese maples, they don't split in two branches once you make a cut. It actually just continues to create a leader branch. So a best way to create ramification is to just let them grow, or just cut back and then have more bud back to grow on the side. That's how you create more of the ramification. Ever since we first worked on the tree, I have not actually trimmed much of it, just the sides, and then I cut back just a little bit. Once again, that was just to create more bud back so that we can create a fuller version of this tree. As the winter comes in and we lose more of the foliage, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just wire it, and hopefully during the spring we can have more branches growing in more directions. But yeah, this is the tree, and I decided to just leave it on the side. Oh, hang on, Noodle, hang on. And I decided to just leave it like this at the front because I want to be able to expose most of the pot right here. And also I want alternately for this tree to just come in like in a wavy form. But yeah, that is one of the apple trees. And Brandon, these are the other ones. I hope that you're satisfied by the video. Some other people were actually asking about... Hang on. I brought out my cat so that he could get some sun, so he is attached to a leash. I hope that you folks liked the video. I know that some of you were curious as to if they were still alive. Yes, they are, and they are putting a whole lot of growth. If you folks like the video and also like the progress on these trees, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to join our Facebook group, click on the link down below. And I hope to see you folks next time.